Ah, that's a good thing there. Alrighty. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on? It is Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox, the man that's one step closer to sending out the Black Order again to grab another one of these Infinity Stones for the gauntlet that I'm creating. Check it out. I've stumbled upon with this Amazon Prime deal, which was a disaster, by the way. I'll go into that. But let me start the show off by saying welcome, everybody. Shout out to J-Dub City and Sick Humor. Big shout out to Lincoln Clay and King Thrash. And shout out to anybody who wants to give me a code for Xbox Game Pass. The shout out to King Thrash gave me one. It didn't work. I got to hit him up on direct message. But somebody wants to go ahead and give me a code for Game Pass. That way I can finish playing Fallout 3 and Oblivion, because I do not want to have to pay for that again. So it ran out like I said it would. And I got Xbox Live until Saturday. So I've been playing Mass Effect because I think you need to use backwards compatibility. I think you need Xbox Live, but I may be wrong. But if anybody wants to throw a code on a brother, man, just direct message me and it's cool. But shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to all the people around the world, all the people from Australia, Germany. Shout out to everybody in North America, South America, the Pacific Rim, Africa. Shout out to everybody there. Yeah, I saw that Uncharted fan film. It was okay. I thought it was okay. Nathan finally looked just like. I mean, he did look just like Nathan Drake. So shout out to those guys and shout out to Nathan for doing that. Again, there is a Uncharted movie in the works. I mean, I think they're writing a script right now. What's going on, Ryan? So, let me ask. I do have a PC question for everybody. It's trash. I mean, for a fan film, I thought it was okay. For a fan film, let's just be. It's 2:00 in Australia, man. What you doing up, man? Are you at work? So what is happening? Hit that like button when you come in here. Hit that like button, folks. Come on now, help a brother up, hook one up, and share the podcast. What's going on, Savage Uger? Okay, so the Ryzen CPU I'm actually looking at, it's got something that comes with it called a Wraith cooler. Is that the cooler that goes over the CPU, or is that some other kind of cooler? Because it's on Amazon, and I'm still waiting for my answer. Because Amazon, with this Amazon Prime deal, which again, guys, the Amazon Prime deal was an effing disaster yesterday. I mean, it was a disaster. Site went down like 2 hours. I mean, it was bad. I mean, you're trying to order stuff, and I couldn't do it. So, but that's my PC question. So somebody in there answer that. So it goes over the CPU. So that cooler that I got yesterday, that's just an extra cooler. Oh, you have sleep apnea? Oh, yeah, I've got that too. Do you all go to the store and get a humidifier? It don't have to be a big fancy one. What I bought was a humidifier. You literally, or you can make one, but literally you just plug it in. It's a piece of plastic. You plug it in, and it heats, moisturizes the air. It does help you. What's going on, Jamal Adams? Hit that like button, folks. Come on now, that's free. So Savage Uger, send it back. Well, I'll hold on to it. I get 30 days, but I'll hold on to it. But check it out. So let me put this. I put this in the. I may not have put this in the chat. So that's what I may go ahead and I put that in the chat. So that's what I may order. But look at the price. So look at that price. That's the motherboard. So and then that's the motherboard. But check out that price. It's $59.98, and that's on Amazon. This is the Amazon Prime sale. So I may go ahead and just get that today. With that said, the Amazon Prime sale was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. The site kept going down. It was asking me. I was going to order another. I was going to order an RBG keyboard. It's either it's a good budget board. All right, thanks, Thomas. So I was going to order an I think it's RGB keyboard. Found one. I mean, for like $16. Could not order the damn thing. What's up, Andrew Wilkins? Couldn't order the damn thing. It kept on saying "oops," and when it said "oops," it was like a cat would pop up on my damn screen. It was just saying, "Oops, I can't do this. Oops, this won't work right now. Oops." Yeah, well, let me tell you this. There's some good deals on there, but what's shitty is I couldn't order my mouse. Because I've got my keyboard. I got the mouse, and a friend of mine was like, "Well, you know what? You still got to get your he was like, he's just helping me out. He's like, you still got to get your motherboard." So he said, go to the Amazon Prime sale, but click on used. So I clicked on used this morning, and then that's the price that popped up. So $60. The thing will be here on Friday, and then I can go ahead and I'll go ahead and get rid of the Xbox X. I'll get rid of that, and and that will be like $300 in store or $200 cash. So I'm gonna lose money on it, but then I'll put that into my PayPal, and I'll go ahead and get the Ryzen CPU. So yeah, Amazon was wrecked. You're done with them. What happened, Wolfie? The 350 is good for the Ryzen 5. Is that what I put up there? I'm not for sure what I put up there. I'm not for sure. Yeah, the 3B. Yeah. And for $59, that's in my range. So you got to pay $500 up front. Why? I mean, why? Isn't there some Sony Amazon beef? I do not know. That I do not know. Everybody's beefing with Amazon right now. Even Walmart. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, they got a good sale right now on that. For $60, I may go ahead and pull the trigger. So yeah, and again, if I buy it, it'll be here on Friday. Normally it'll get here in 2 days, but if they're talking about if I buy it, I got 3 hours to buy it. So but I do think technically, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, that's 2 days. I see I ordered the one part on Friday the 13th. It got here in 1 day. It got here like at 1 o'clock. But I guess it depends on what it is. It is used, and I assume it comes with everything because it doesn't say it doesn't. So I have to call them before I buy it to see, hey, this is used. It doesn't say what it does or doesn't have. I assume it has everything, but they do have a good return policy. So, and plus I live in the city where Amazon's primary, the United States World Shipping headquarters is in my city. And they actually have a place you can go to that's very similar to like FedEx and stuff like that. You just walk in there and I may be able to get my money back. So, but so everybody's saying that's a pretty good one then. I may go ahead and buy it then. So, so yeah, let me share my screen here. So yeah, but the Amazon sale also if you like I do the Life is Strange games, if you like those games, Before the Storm, it goes on sale tonight at 8:45 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to look into buying that. I don't know how much it's going to be, and it was my mistake. I should have bought it when it was on sale. But that's when I was, planning on keeping my Xbox X. I was just going to keep it because I wasn't going to get my money back for it. And the only place that was going to give me what at GameStop? What do they sell? If I take it up to GameStop, I think they're only going to give me like $275 cash for it. So, yeah. Somebody stole a sleep machine. What do you mean they stole a sleep machine? You just play Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderland. I haven't played that, so there's nothing on Life is Strange before this. Well, I just mean I want to play it because I liked Life is Strange. I mean, I was hooked on that game in like 10 minutes. They had me. So if you be playing on it, I'm not getting the Ryzen 7. I'm getting there's a Ryzen because I got an alert, Savage. I got an alert that said it went back down to $159.99. So my next, I didn't know Sony and Amazon had a beef. I mean, I can't address it, at least not today, you know. So I have to look that up. But I will address it. But yeah, just not today. That's a full thread right there that I got. So says you can OC with. I don't know what that means. You shouldn't do OCs on the 8 cores with it. It's not enough power. Well, again, I just want to go ahead and play 1440p 60. I'm not worried about cores or anything like that. I think what you guys have got to understand when you're talking to people who are trying to build PCs, you guys are, first things first, I know and I love the fact everybody's been helping with their advice. But you guys don't know that you're overwhelming people with information. They have to process the information. So once I decided I want to play 1440p at 60 frames per second, I'm not worried about nothing else but that. I don't care about thread ripping or whatever it's called. I don't care about the i7 or i9 unless somebody wants to buy it for me. Let me keep that clear. Somebody wants to buy it for me, I will listen to you all day. But ultimately, I have to wait for stuff to get into my price range and then pull the trigger. So shout out to Savage Uger. The board that I'm looking at for $60, all right, is a good board. It's good enough for me to run 1440p 60. So, and that's my goal. Or, you know, in some of the older games, I may be able to play at a higher rate, but ultimately I'm going for the performance. So I may be at 1200p, but be at 100 frames per second. You see what I'm saying? So, the machine. No, what I'm telling you, if you all got some kind of store down there that sells a humidifier, get that. And they also have something you can put in your mouth. There's some, I'm just saying, there's a lot of over-the-counter stuff. Yeah, I don't know what a thread ripper is. I don't want to overclock stuff because to me that's stupid. It's just to me the computer should just, like the guy said, it'll overclock itself. If it needs more power at a certain point, it will just go faster. It's automatically going to do that. OC is overclock. Okay, yeah, I don't want to overclock. Nothing wrong with it. If it's 3.2, let's just say if it's 3.2 to 3.4. That means if it only has to run it, what he told me was that if it runs at 3.2, it may run, I don't know, Witcher 3. Let's just say the Ryzen is running Witcher 3 and it's at 3.2. And then all of a sudden there comes a scene that's a little more demanding. It will ask the CPU for a little bit more. Okay, it will say, oh, I got this point whatever left. I can use it. So, hold on, Lincoln Clay. Overclocking is stupid. Well, to me, I mean, the guy said it automatically did it. You know, he said the reason why it is say 3.2 to 3.6 or 3.6 to 3.8 is because on the low end, it's only going to use 3.6. But if it gets to a scene where it has to have a little bump, it will overclock. It does it on its own. You don't have to do anything to force it. They automatically do it. So thread ripping is not for normal consumers. It's more workstation stuff. No gamer needs 30. Well, again, I have no idea why you want to rip a thread. Okay, I understand the stuff about the cores. I understand the stuff about the, I need the AMD 4 board. What's the difference between the AMD, the 4 board, the AM4 versus the AM3? What is the major difference? Is the AM3 only going to be for DDR3? Is the AM4 for DDR4? Even though I have a DDR, if I get a DDR4 card or motherboard, could I still use DDR3 with it? It's just stuff like that. That's the stuff for me that I got to know. So just get an Xbox X for 4K 60. Well, I got one here and it's for sale. It's just sitting there right now. It's in the box. It was wet the other day because people were complaining about it. It was wet yesterday because of this stuff that happened with Crackdown 3 and something called the cloud. I have no idea if the cloud got wet. I don't know. So, and there's only a handful. There's only 3 games that are 4K 60. What games are 4K 60? Most of the games are 30 FPS. Most. So, Why downgrade from a PC to the X? Yeah, I can play all the Xbox games on a PC, apparently. I mean, that's even that Cyberpunk game, they showed that. That to me is what got me really to kick my ass, because they said that Cyberpunk that was on PC. Then they said Gears of War, Coalition, Rod Ferguson's Coalition. He said, that's the guys that are doing the game. He said, quote, Gears of War 5 will be built ground up for PC. Those are his words, and this is not a bash Xbox session. I got an Xbox. I got an Xbox One S. I have an Xbox X. It is what it is. But that's if the developers are targeting the PC first, which they are, then Xbox X or whatever is going to get a GIMP version. That's a reality. So I'd rather just go ahead and play it 1440p 60 and be happy, instead of having dynamic whatever. Or what would Halo Storm say? Fake 4K. Okay, his words, not mine. So different socket for the CPU. AM3 is the old socket for the garbage AMD CPUs. AM4 is the all right. So I had to get the AM4 to get the Ryzen CPU. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, that's what I need to know. All right, would the AM3 board work with the i5 8400 CPU? Just asking. That's a legitimate question. So, that's right. Shout out to Savage, man. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning out on the West Coast. So X is okay for money, but if you want the best, go PC all the way. Yeah, AMD CPUs are LIT, their GPUs are Well, yeah, but understand you're trading what you're trading. You're trading the cost is what they're selling you. They're selling you like for people like me. I understand. Look, and again, I've always said to people that it is a Black Bond is right. Getting into the PC stuff, it is a more expensive entry point. He's dead straight on that. But you make it up with the sales. Let's just keep it 100%. You make it up with the sales. Fake 4K is good for it. Okay, I'm not knocking it. I'd much rather play at 1440p at 60 frames per second. That's me, though. I mean, everybody's different. So you have an AMD 3. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's good to know. So the AM3 CPU called AMD FX. Is it the FX 8350 or something like that? 107. That is terrible. That is terrible. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. $170. That is terrible. Oh my God. So single core performance is trash. You got loads of money, Craig. Don't be tight. Oh, no, I don't. I am PO. Can't afford the OR. Yeah, that's why I always ask the church for donations. You know, I ask the parishioners for $5 or $10 every once in a while. So, um, yeah, I mean, you're going, Savage, you was right, price versus performance, but NVIDIA's got much better products. Yeah. Yeah, that's just legit, but you got to pay for it. Okay, you got to pay for it. See, AMD's entire mantra was to make chips that were just as good on performance, but not as efficiently getting there. They're gonna use more power to get to where they need to go. So, but that's just, but you're gonna pay, but it's less money. So, because I kept seeing people use the i5 and they would always team it up with the AMD 480. They would always do it like that. But I have two Xboxes. So I have two Xboxes. So I have an Xbox One S. But guess what? I mean, you know, it's just so I'll still have an Xbox. It just, man, it's just paying for live and then paying for, which I just don't want to do that anymore. You know, that's what I'm saying. If somebody's got a code, I'll take it. I'll be happy to take it. I'd appreciate it, you know, but yeah, I'm not gonna, and my Xbox Live runs out Saturday. I just checked it. It says July, says 7/21 is when I'll get charged again. Or not when I'll get, because you know I canceled it. So what happened to Tree Fitty? I don't know. And nobody will give you Tree Fitty for it. I mean, because they know. I mean, I mean, that's terrible, man. That's all I can say. It's terrible. So you can't bring yourself to buy an AMD GPU. They are way too power hungry and don't perform as well. You're right. I mean, you're 100% correct. But you're saving money. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you are a novice PC builder, you're wanting to get in, but not for a shit ton of money. So you know, the PlayStation Legion. No, I'm not with the PlayStation Legion, man. Those guys are a bunch of bedwetters. So, don't worry about what I'm drinking. Like Matt said, the Xbox One S is good for the game. Yeah, and I would recommend to anybody who's looking at buying an Xbox and getting a 4K TV, just get the Xbox One S, get that Game Pass. You're good. You're good. I think that's a good sell. I mean, especially you might be able to get some, because there is nothing on Amazon Prime yet for PSN or Xbox Live. Like if I could buy an Xbox Live for 1 month for like $5, and I may call Xbox and say, look, I would like to renew Xbox Live, but I don't want to pay $9 of our, you know, I don't want to pay $9 a month. Can you give it to me for 1 month for $4 or something like that? I may do that. So no, we're not even close to being the same, Halo Storm. But again, I don't understand why you think people who actually bring, I get what's happened to you. You got lied to by a bunch of people and you believe a bunch of BS. So I get that. So, you know, this is who you are. Xbox Gold is $2 right now. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Well, if it's $2, I might get it, you know. Yeah, the only Polaris. Yeah, I agree with that. Polaris isn't horrible. So, yeah, well, yeah, J Tech does not. I mean, he talks about the Xbox and he don't own one. That's and then he's a fuck boy, you know. So, you know, that's why he's. Now I give him credit. I did listen to him debate some PC guy. He talked circles around that PC guy. So, yeah, he wakes up salty. So. He got rid of the Pro because he said the graphics were weak, got rid of the 1X, and he bought the OG Xbox to play Connect. Hey, it's his money, man. It's his money. So, So, yeah. Yeah, I do not know. But all right, let's get into some of the news. I do appreciate the advice. So well, let's get into the news. Stat of the day, stat of the day. We're going to start with San Diego Comic-Con. And we're going to do the Hall H thing. So check it out. So says here, this is from TheVerge.com. And this was, this is like 3 hours old. So this is the official banner. You can already see there's people out there. So there's somebody playing the person from Doctor Strange. They're cosplay players out there. So so San Diego Comic-Con 2018 begins this week. So the next couple of days will be filled with a whirlwind of trailers for upcoming movie panels, films, panels, cosplay, interactive experiences, and more. So you're going to have panels from Warner Brothers about his DC films. You got The Predator, which looks like straight trash. I will not be going to see that. Best Predator movie is the one that came out with Arnold back in the 80s, early 90s, whatever you want to call it. You got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I will be going to see that. Star Trek Discovery. I don't know nothing about it. The Walking Dead, which is coming to an end, I think. So, but here we go. Starting Thursday. Now, this is Hall H. Hall H is the big daddy, okay? This is where everybody goes to. This is where all your major announcements are done at. Of course, Marvel's not out there this year. It's mostly Sony and DC and ABC. They got some of their stuff out there. And but here we go. 20th Century Fox, which we'll get more into what's going on with Fox and Disney here. So The Predator. Now, the reason why the Predator movie got greenlit is because the other Alien movie that they were going to do, they canceled it. You're not going to see any more Alien movies. So the last Alien movie you saw will be the last Alien movie that you saw. So 20th Century Fox is one of the biggest studios attending this year's event. This is 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. These are all Western Standard Times. Western Standard Times. So says they really only have one film to show. It's directed by Shane Black. Shane Black was supposed to direct Rogue One, the Star Wars movie Rogue One, but they went with another director. All right. Says he'll be there. Olivia Munn will be there. That's Aaron Rodgers' ex-girlfriend. Sterling K. Brown. Sterling K. Brown played Eric Killmonger's father in the Black Panther movie. Michael Keegan, Trevante Rose, Jack Bussey. I think that's Gary Busey's son. Yvonne Strohowski. She played Miranda Lambert in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Okay. Thomas Jan and Augusta Aguero. So that, and you'll probably get another trailer. So again, I will not be going to see this movie. It is garbage. The trailer looked like trash. So my black ass will not be in that movie theater. All right, then we go to Doctor Who. And again, look at how they run these, okay? You're going to be in there pretty much all damn day. So, so take a pillow if you're going. Don't be in there farting and all that kind of stuff. So you know what you need to do there. Now, I don't watch Doctor Who, but it's got a loyal following. But they do have their showrunner out there. So if you got any questions, you ask the showrunners, okay? Don't ask the directors. It's like the showrunner, the person actually running the show, is the one that you need to talk to. So they're having 10-year anniversary of the Clone Wars. So this is brand new. This just got added. So this is 11:45 to 12:45. This is an offshoot room. I've been to Comic-Con. This is an offshoot room. This is room 6. So I haven't been out there in 3 or 4 years. But anyway, they're showing the Clone Wars. It premiered a decade ago. So Dave Filoni, he's going to look back on his show and talk about it. I never got into the Clone Wars. So, but friends of mine, they loved it. They actually loved it. So I may end up going back to watch it. So YouTube original Impulse, that's going to be out there. I have no idea about this one. Don't ask me. Please don't ask me. Like if we were out there together, they said, you want to go to this? I'd say no. No, 12 to 12:50, I'm going to lunch. Okay. Ooh, now here's one I would love to see. The 50-year anniversary of 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey was so well done. People are still trying to figure out what the hell that they watched. I mean, 50-year anniversary. I would be in that. I would go to this in a heartbeat. I would tear your arm. I would say, look, I'll just meet you later. All right. So it looks like YouTube originals, which I didn't know you could do original movies on YouTube, but sure enough, that's what they're doing. Shout out to them for doing that. Sci-Fi's Night Flyers, that's going to be straight trash. I mean, there ain't nothing good on Sci-Fi. Nothing good. Breaking Bad, the 10th anniversary. Again, I wasn't a fan of this show. I do like Bryan Cranston. Loved him in Godzilla. Absolutely did love him in Godzilla. But this show I did not like. It's about a meth dealer. So I live in a state where the meth stuff we've been hit head on with it. So, but all right. So Friday, moving along. Dr. Horrible sing-along blog reunion. That sounds like something Microsoft is going to do. So, but actually it's not. But Neil Patrick Harris will be there. He's Dr. Horrible. But they're going to be there. But look at this cast: Joss Whedon, Jed Whelan. They produced the Avengers movies. Nathan Fillion, Felicia Day. They got a pretty good cast. So, you may want to look into it, get some autographs. DreamWorks, Voltron, Legendary Defenders, straight trash. Again, it's a Netflix movie. I mean, what the hell is that going to be about? So it is what it is. And Fear the Walking Dead. Again, I don't watch The Walking Dead until they explain why the dead are walking. Won't be watching it. But again, this is season 5 they're going into. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's watching it, that's dedicated time to it. Then The Walking Dead, we all know that's starting to come to an end. We all know that, don't you? Because the lead guy that plays Rick, he's finally leaving the show. He's tired of it. So Norman Reedus will be there. So if you have any questions about Denai Guerrero, she'll be there. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good panel. You could ask Norman Reedus about the video game he's in. You can ask her about Black Panther. So it's going to be, that's a cool panel. I'm just not interested in that series. So Castle Rock, don't know nothing about it. It's from J.J. Abrams. He's the producer of that show. So just so you know, Star Trek Discovery is I didn't know this was back on. So because it was garbage. This is the straight digital one that you have to be part of their digital service to watch. I do not. I don't watch it. I've heard it was good. I heard it was real good. And that captain that's on there, man, she's fun. I mean, she's the way it should be. I wake up in the morning, it's the way it should be. But it's I don't watch this show. I'm a Star Trek fan. I don't want. I'm not going to pay for another streaming service. That's just me. But I'm cheap. I'm trying to get this Infinity Gauntlet, done. So all right. So Disney is there. Lucasfilm Publishing, Stories from a Galaxy Far, Far Away. These will be stories that are not canonized for Star Wars, okay? These are fan novels that George Lucas has signed off on because he likes the stories, he likes the characters, but he doesn't want to canonize it, and Disney probably won't canonize it either, even though they've said they're open to some of it. So, all right. So Universal Pictures, Glass, and Halloween. Halloween looked like straight trash. The Glass trailer actually did look pretty good. That is a sequel to Unbreakable. And again, that's, from 2000. It's been, I'm an old man. So, all right. Marvel, their television is there with Cloak and Dagger. I don't like this show. I think it's straight garbage. But shout out to everybody that's watching it. This comes on Freeform. It also comes on Hulu. And if this is the kind of show that you like, to me, it moves too damn slow. And I don't like the actors in it. With that said, go check that out if you're out there, and shoot me. And Charlie, I think, may cover this. I'm not 100% sure, but if he does, all right. Bumblebee the movie. Who is really going to go watch this? If you all type in there, I'm going to go watch Bumblebee the movie, I will smack you 2 times. Don't go see it. That's you might as well listen to BGST if you're going to go watch the Bumblebee movie. So So they got hers, and they got Venom. I'm not going to go see Venom. Now, let me make this clear. Somebody puts money in the PayPal and says, here's $10, go see the movie. I will go. But I am not going to go see this movie. I don't care who's there. And I like Tom Hardy, but man, that trailer just looks like garbage. Garbage, you know. So AMC's Preacher, I've heard mixed reviews on that. But Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg will be out there. Seth Rogen is pretty fan accessible. If you go chop it up with him. He's actually pretty damn funny. So then they're doing the Star Wars mock trial. This is a fan-based thing about he committed, Poe Dameron commits. I mean, he got court-martialed because of what he did in it's a play, and it actually sounds pretty interesting, but you all can check that out. You know, it's like $150 to go through everything. So then we move to Saturday, and then they'll close out. I mean, they're there all day long. But Saturday, that's the big stuff. Steven Universe, that's the Cartoon Network. Huge fan following on this. I can't believe girlfriend's kids watch this shit. So I kind of know about that. But huge, they'll be interested in that. Warner Brothers theatrical panel. You will see trailers from Shazam, Wonder Woman 84 at this one. Go check that out. I will probably not be covering that, but they're right. They're keeping it as tight-lipped. It's at 10:30 a.m., 1:30 for us. So probably about 3 o'clock Saturday, you will start hearing about the trailers and stuff like that. Then Black Lightning, which I thought was trash. I mean, I can't get into this show at all. He's got all those superpowers. He's getting harassed by the cops. You need to do something about that. So, you know. Then Sci-Fi's Krypton, again, sounds like a good show, but it's on Sci-Fi, which means it's going to be garbage. I mean, you already know it's going to be trash. This is the way it's going to be. So, but that is pretty much it. They got a whole lot. Ooh, they're doing Project Blue Book. I will be covering this. Okay. Blue Book, Air Forces. You can see here, they did it from 52 to 69. Bottom line is they said they shut it down, but they lied about that. They're still studying that stuff. So, yeah, we'll definitely be getting into that. Nothing here about the Witcher animated series, though. That's disappointing. So maybe they'll add that late. So, but then you got the Sci-Fi, The Magicians. I've seen previews for this, and it looked like straight trash. So, again, that's what I will be covering for Comic-Con. And it is what it is. The Sci-Fi has some good shows. Again, I'm just not a fan of that channel. I'm back over here in the chat now. So, there we go. There we go. Yeah, you're buzzing for the bee. Oh, man, tell me what it's like. It is what it is. Yeah, the Bumblebee movie did look like straight trash. So, you know, it does. We got to call a spade a spade. So, Skyrim on the X looks pretty good. I mean, again, dude, I mean, fine. It looks great as far as I'm concerned. So, somebody said he misspelled Xbox. Man, somebody's a dweeb if you can't spell that. You'll probably cancel after the trial. You're talking about Game Pass? So, all Bethesda games besides Wolfenstein and Evil. Well, not true. Look, well, Fallout is supposed to look like that because there's been a nuclear war. But it's not bad. I just can't play it anymore because, you know, yeah, it locks you into the subscription. Yeah. So just so you know. So can't deal with them. Apple Music still hasn't got me. Yeah, Apple ain't got my money. I'm just over here looking at the thing. Oh, what's up, Trey BK? How you doing? So didn't see you over there. Oh no, are y'all talking about free smoke? Who's going to be giving up free smoke? So there's no media. For Sony? If the media wouldn't be going after them for BC, crossplay, mod support, no UHD Blu-ray drive. Well, let's talk about the UHD Blu-ray drive. What do you think the percentage of UHDs are? So sales on Blu-ray. What do you think the percentage is? All right, do you think it's 20%? This is people who bought Blu-ray movies, okay? Do you think out of the Blu-ray movie this bought, out of the Blu-ray movie this bought, or out of the movie comes out, what do you think the percentage of 4K movies are being sold on that Blu-ray? Just what do you think the percentage is? Let's see some numbers. Let's see if you're actually paying attention. You are talking about people being blocked. Who gives a rat's ass? So, but what do you think the numbers are for Blu-ray 4K Blu-ray movie sales? So, yeah, I mean, again, you're right. USD is expensive, but what do you think the percentage of is when people go to the store to buy a movie? What do you think the percentage that's buying 4K? What do you think that percentage is? Yeah, it is low, but what do you think the number is? Do you think it's greater than 10, less than 20? You think it's between 10 and 20? Do you think it's between 4% and 5%? So you don't watch TV at all. You're gonna guess 8%. Okay, there's 8%. All right, is anybody another number? I mean, I need another number. So 15%. Okay, so we got 8, we got 15. Somebody give me one more guess. mm. 0. Okay. The actual number is 3%. 3% of the Blu-ray movies being bought are being bought in UHD. That's the reality. That's why so many. That's why the movies aren't coming out just on UHD. That's just reality. Okay, let's just keep it 100% here. Yeah, it's 3.5%. So, so this is why Sony does not have a UHD player in its device. Okay, and do you actually know Sony has the #1 UHD player in the world? Shout out to Dark Cloud. They got the #1 UHD player in the world. So there's no reason for them to put a UHD player in their device. None whatsoever. Because people aren't buying them. Okay? That's just reality. So, yeah, 3%. So between Netflix and Amazon, there's no reason to okay, well, if you are a fan of the movie, watching it in UHD is the best way to watch it. It's not, I mean, 1080 streaming, which is better. It's streaming is not bad, but trust me, look, I got The Last Jedi in UHD, and I've got it, and I streamed it on Netflix. It looks way better in UHD. So, but again, you have to be a huge fan of that movie. I understand what you're saying. So, yeah, Samsung got beat. Yeah, and I'm a big Samsung fan. So I'm a big Samsung fan. So, it is what it is. So, there isn't that big of a difference. Well, I mean, again, what's the difference is that the scenes at night look a hell of a lot better. All right, and but again, I get what people are saying. Now, when you watch a movie like the I don't know, like Guardians of the Galaxy, and you see those colors popping like they pop, that's not true. It does look damn good. So, yeah, all 4K Blu-rays on Xbox One X are exclusive. Yeah, that's man, but look at how desperate those people have gotten. Anytime they're talking about you can watch Blu-rays exclusively, man, they are fucking pathetic, man. So, okay, I'm trying to pull up Google Chrome. There we go. So I'm trying not to talk as it skips over. Come on, Google. All right, here we go. What am I doing? Okay. Let's do Crackdown 3. So, oh, shout out to Matt's Gaming too, because Matt's been doing some videos. It's cracking me up, like literally cracking me up. So, we're gonna go to WCC Tech for this one. Maybe if it pulls up. All right, here we go. So we'll bring that one down. So this is oh, here we go. All right, here we go, folks. Let's share my screen. And we're going to talk about Crackdown 3. And we're going to see what's going on with Crackdown 3. All right, here we go. All right. So this is from WCC Tech. This is from Nathan Birch 17 hours ago. Crackdown 3 reportedly on its last delay. Cloud-powered multiplayer too big for Xbox One. I thought it was supposed to be a beast. All right. But as the development of Crackdown 3 has been a bit of a mess. Even a relatively casual observer could see that. When the game was first unveiled back in 2014, Microsoft promised a fully destructible multiplayer background powered by cutting-edge cloud tech developed by series creator David Jones and his company CloudGen. Unfortunately, aside from a pre-alpha demo showed at Gamescom in 2015, Crackdown 3's multiplayer has been almost entirely MIA. What's with the secrecy? Says, well, a new insider report from Eurogamer shed some light on the development of Crackdown 3, and things don't sound too promising. Now, remember, I do not, according to Tim Dog, this was going to be something else. Shout out to Tim Dog. So, oh, here you go. The Ryzen Threadripper for just $299 plus more details. So that's for all you all who want. So they call it Threadripper. Okay. Things don't sound too promising for the much ballyhooed multiplayer. For all you know, ballyhoo means you all that were running your mouth talking shit. So says according to he was only ever a consultant, brought the game's cloud, cloud tech, and was never actively involved in multiplayer development. The demo he showed at Gamescom was just a proof of concept. So a lot of people, and especially people in the Xbox community, because they're retarded, okay, who is making the multiplayer? That's somewhat unclear, although Jones implies it's Sumo Digital, who up till now has only been officially attached to the single-player component of Crackdown 3. So it says, according to anonymous sources Eurogamer spoke to, so it says sources, so all right. The whole cloud-powered 100% destructible multiplayer Microsoft and Jones pitch was simply too big. Okay, they can't do it. So can we just cut the crap? Okay, to let's take the biggest UFO out of the sky and land it in your front yard. The Xbox X is straight garbage. Garbage. All right, it is the girl with the water bra on when you get her home and you're disappointed. So, since that said, as of mid-2000s, there was at least some form of multiplayer in place. This is good. It says the mode entitled Wrecking Zone supported 10 players, and the goal was to destroy your enemy's tower before the time ran out. Matches were around 20 to 30 minutes long. It's unclear if this version of multiplayer made any use of cloud tech. Jones says that ball is in Microsoft's court now. So what the hell is going on over there? So says there was a bunch of technology that CloudGen developed for Crackdown. How that gets used, I don't know. ultimately, that's Microsoft's decision, but that depends on cost. There's that word again, cost. On that, I was really just there to show the potential for the cloud, and then Microsoft would keep working on that depending on how they wanted to surface that. So that it is what it is. Spencer strikes a hopeful tone as he always does, but word is the makers of Crackdown 3 now face a ticking clock. Per UK development sources, Crackdown 3 was very nearly canceled sometime within the past 12 months. Wow, that is news. So, and this final delay is the last one Microsoft will allow. Either the game will come out or it will be finally be put out of its misery. But somehow, some way, I hope Microsoft manages to salvage Crackdown 3 because I really enjoyed past games in the series. Unfortunately, the picture Eurogamer paints does exactly things. What do you think? Is Crackdown 3 really happening? Crackdown 3 hopefully comes out on PC and Xbox One on February 22nd, 2019. All right, panel. What say you? What say you? What is going on with Crackdown 3? Because the Xbox can't handle it. It can't handle it. I mean, that's what it says. Xbox can't handle it. So, just I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It can't handle it. Because it's supposed to be a beast. That's what I got told. Beast is coming. No compromises. People are scared. I mean, those are the top three I remember. Beast is coming. Ponies are scared. And what else was it? Yeah, Beast is coming, ponies are scared. Six got those free hyper hot pants. Yeah, I may need something. So yeah, cloud power. Yeah. The what is it? Shout out to Supersonic Wolf. The cloud is going to be more powerful than 4 Titans or whatever he said, or 2 Titans. Oh man. I mean, so what's going on over there, folks? Says you made an exception for Black Panther, but you don't buy Blu-ray movies, really? Huh? You're gonna use UHBD for quality? Yeah, I agree with that. Sal, you should get a dedicated one. And hey, look, Amazon Prime, they got a sale on some decent ones, on some good ones, guys. I mean, just trying to help you all out. So, something that's dedicated will always be better than something that multitasking. So, oh my God. It cracked and it failed out. So somebody just direct messaged me. Crackdown 3 was dead on arrival. It was dead on announcement. So yeah, I don't know. Cloud was supposed to add power. Remember? Well, that person said he was wrong about that. So where is the cloud? Well, I have clear skies. So can't down 3, man. Y'all are silly. But what happened here? I mean, this is pathetic. I heard the beast was coming, and people were jealous, and D-Bat said people were going to leave the PlayStation and buy Xboxes because they're all about graphics and power, and woo. Well, they did say too much for the base Xbox One. No, they just said they couldn't handle it. So, I mean, to me, can't handle it. I mean, just it is what it is. So, the cloud is just code for Phil's ass. I mean, look, I can't handle it. It can't handle it. I mean, this is called a spade a spade. So, It's definitely not a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, it does a little bit more. I mean, that's what it does. So, yeah, true 4K, no compromises. Yeah, we know that's not true. So, PlayStation no crossplay. That's yeah. Well, see, that's not true. PlayStation does have crossplay. You got to look that up, man. So, Microsoft need to be sued for false advertising. Well, look, they showed a proof of concept video, and they shouldn't have done that. I mean, if you want to say that was false, but I guess in a way it was, but technically it's not. They can show you what they want something to be, but what they didn't tell people was that it was on a PC. On PC, it's got to be possible. And I personally think Crackdown, that's what they're going to end up doing. You want my opinion on Crackdown 3, I'll give it to you. I don't think it will ever come to Xbox. I think it's just going to go directly to PC. That's what I think is going to happen. Or you may get an extremely gimped version of it on the Xbox. So, you know. So it is what it is. Yeah, you're right there, Tudor. You are allowed to misrepresent things in the United States. You can't flat out lie, but you are allowed to misrepresent things. So it is what it is. So yeah, that is true, I-Die. That is true. The family out of it. They lied and asked power to yeah. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah. Well, I think it'd come out just for PC. I think it'd be like that. Was it Gears Tactics? I think that's what it's called. I think that's exactly what it's going to do. I think they'll get a version of it on the Xbox, but it won't be it'll be a gimped down version. So it's considered a fancy DVD player. Well, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I understand that. Yeah. Yeah. So I got you. There's some Xbox news and some PS4 news. There's a new No Man's Sky trailer out. I guess the big update happens next Tuesday. So we'll keep an eye on that for you guys. If you're gonna, I know. Shout out to Fatal Mephisto. He's ready to buy it. So ready to get the update, if you want to call it that. So yeah, Phil can't handle another cancel. He might quit after all that smoke. Oh yeah. The multiplayer for No Man's Sky is looking right though, or co-op. Yeah, well, I mean, I've already beaten No Man's Sky, so shout out to everybody that's going to buy it though. So yeah, No Man's trash. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, I enjoyed it. I did what I was supposed to do on it. Had some cool planets to go to. Some you couldn't land on. Well, you can land on all of them, but like some you couldn't survive on. So that was cool. And but it is what it is. I thoroughly enjoyed the time I played on it. Yeah, it's not, So they said the game would come out. They keep updating it, and they are. So greatest killer of games is Xbox. Yeah, y'all are silly. But man, what else is on my thread line here? Let me walk back here. Shit, was that it? Yeah, we did Comic-Con. We did Crackdown. We did a little PC news. So yeah, I mean they've I mean there's just so much going on with that. I mean, they were talking about Xbox has momentum. I'm like, what momentum? So, So Crackdown 3 is in seriously need of a red faction guerrilla geo mode. We'll have to wait and see. I've never played a Crackdown game, so I don't even know what that game's about. So, but I certainly hope it does well. And so you can now save on Microsoft PC accessories. I'm just looking at the Amazon Prime deals at this point. Yeah, at least it's working today. So you got the Echo Dot. I don't know what that is. You can get it for $30. Fire Stick, that's on sale. Ooh, they got watches. Let me look at the Fossil watches. They got a smart watch. Damn, when did they start getting smart watches? Yeah, no, I'm not buying none of this. Hell no. Not no, but hell no. $200, and that's 25% off. Are you out of your effing minds? You know, yeah, they can have that. So, oh man, let me put in here what I was looking at here. We'll bring it on up, maybe. Let's see here. Let's paste that right there. And yeah. Yep. Yep. I went to the wrong thing. So what's a Zotac? Well, no, I went to the wrong thing. My bad. That is on me. That is my fault. Let's see if I can try this one more time before we get on up out of here. One more time. I think we can make it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so let me show you all what I was looking at here. So let's see here. Let's look at that. I'm just gonna pull this on up for you all, and I'll share my screen. So yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen with everybody. And let's see here, screen share. Screen share, come on. What's everybody out there playing? I've been playing Mass Effect 3 while I still have access to Xbox Live. So let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's go to this. All right, so here's what I've been looking at. As you can see, regular price is $84.99. Now, I can get this. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, let's look at this right here. So I assume that little spongy, I can't put the mouse over it, but right where it says gigabyte, I don't know if you all can see that on the left-hand side. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 little silver knobs. And then come down right there. I assume that's where the Ryzen CPU is going to go. Okay, I'm just assuming. Now, this thing that says, now if we come down south of that, let's come down south. I don't know if it's going to let me. No, it's not going to let me keep it up there. Okay, so what goes in these, I think right there, it says up here on the right-hand side, those look like where the RAM is going to go. That's what I mean, so right beneath the chip, that looks like where the RAM is going to go. But then if that's where the RAM goes, what's this down here? So it says Gigabyte GA AB350 Gaming 3. What goes in that? And then it says HDMI, blah, blah, blah. Then what goes in these spots right here? If you all can see what I'm talking about, where it says Gigabyte, GA AB350, what goes there? I mean, what else is there? So, but that's my question. But again, I'm going to more than likely pull the trigger on this as soon as we get offline. And the Black Order has found this for me, and I do appreciate it. And so I unleashed them. That's why all these parts are starting to come in, because like Thanos says, in time, you'll know what it's like to lose. So, and it says it's ultra durable like a condom. So, but so yeah, I'm getting excited about it. And it says, I'm very excited about it. You know, I don't know what to say. So, ah, so so yeah, let me come on back to the chat. Red for RAM, GPU. GPU. The Kraken goes there. Okay. CPU goes in the middle with a screen. Yeah, that I figured out. All right, so GPU slots. Okay. So, oh man. So yeah, I mean, I didn't mind the what's going on uncompetitive. So this that's it. Rentals equal sales. I have no idea. So you know, but yeah, I should be done with that. So yeah. But I'm gonna buy this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna jump on off here. I do appreciate it. And appreciate you all coming by. Appreciate you joining me on this podcast. Like I said, it's I gotta work Wednesday, Thursday, so I won't be able to do shout out to Porter Rock for 60 frames, no lag. I will not be able to join him this Thursday. So shout out to the folks doing it. And so yeah. And so yeah, but I'm gonna try I may come back on later tonight and to talk to J-Dub City about where the hell I'm supposed to put this stuff. So, but all right then, I'm gonna reach out to him. But all right then, gentlemen and ladies, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I appreciate it again. Crackdown 3, the Xbox can't handle it. I mean, according to that, Comic-Con 18 is in full swing. Oh, the Disney wins the Fox IPs. Yeah, apparently, yeah, I forgot all about that. Apparently, that's the Fox shareholders are gonna vote on that next week. And Comcast is back out. Now, they're still trying to get Sky News. They're still trying to get Sky News. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So it looks like that Disney will be able to start their streaming service in the fall of 19, looks like. If not before then. And that'll be it. So is it Ryzen compatible? Yes, it is Ryzen compatible. So if not, I'll be going nuts. They actually have a socket that they actually have a motherboard that you can buy, and with the Ryzen CPU already in it, that's actually maybe cheaper because I think that was $212, and that came with the Ryzen 5 and the motherboard. But my motherboard is only going to be $60, so I cannot not buy it. So Rise compatible, yeah. So, but that's it, guys. I do appreciate it. I don't even know what SLI means, so that's fine. I mean, I don't even know. Again, I just want to do 1440p 60. I don't care about SLI. I don't care about overclocking. That to me makes no sense because it makes. Here's why, and I said this earlier in the podcast. If the computer chip is rated to be like a 3.2 to 3.4, it's already overclocked. Okay, it will just do it by itself. That's what I got told by somebody. Okay, you do not have to do anything special. It will just do it itself. So he said if you're playing Witcher 3 and at some point Garrot Siri is riding a horse. Let's just say he is riding a horse, okay? And it's running at 3.2 steady. That's all it needs for him to do that in those scenes. But then a combat scene happens, the CPU, and it asks for more power for that scene, the CPU will automatically adjust and overclock it and start going faster. There's nothing that I have to do. So if you want 1440s, you need a Ryzen. Well, no, I've got the AMD 580. So the AMD 580 will allow me to do 60 frames per second. So mine goes from 3. Wow, to 4.6. So yeah, and again, if it overclocks, it's supposed to do it by itself. That's what I got told. The person said that's why it's 3.2 to 3.4, 8 to 4.2. He said it's automatically going to overclock. It'll just start going faster. You know, he said to process it that much faster. So Disney now, not yet. They don't own it yet, JP Loco. So not yet. So Comcast, yeah, they're after Sky News. Yeah, that's the big jewel they want. So no, it's just the you could do a i5 and a no, you can do a Ryzen CPU and a 480 or 580. So Dion, you got that Intel K, yeah. So yeah, so now you are, yeah. So, but again, the big news, Fox is looks like they're going to sell that to Disney. So, you know, but yeah, and you know, and because the Ryzen CPU comes with a Wraith cooler, that's what it's called. That will automatically just fit over the. That'll be fine. That will be fine. So and so my thing here that I bought is a not good Infinity Stone. It'll be extra. That's fine. I can sell it to somebody or just give it away. Somebody needs a stock cooler. That's fine. So now who's lying? Halo Storm. So you know, you honestly thought Comcast already owned Sky News. So they're trying to buy it. They are trying to buy it. What's going on, O-Dog? So, you know. Degradation. Well, I'm certainly hoping my computer doesn't catch on fire and give me free smoke. That would be funny. So yeah. Yeah, we want to know who's lying, Halo Storm. So this ain't BGST, which, you know, was shout out to Zaire. He was making fun of them yesterday. That was actually pretty funny. So he was cracking me up. So yeah, you have an iMac. Oh, well, that's something that I don't have. So I've had a Big Mac. So so yeah, Halo, we need to lie. So so now you're saying never mind. So you call somebody a liar, now you're saying never mind. Good grief. So so, but yeah, so that's where my Infinity Gauntlet is. So let me go ahead. Remember, guys, 1440p is a form of 4K. Actually, no, but you can start at a base of 1440p and use temporal injection and get up to 2160p. So apparently, I mean, like I said, to me, it's crazy that they can do that, but it is what it is. So, all right, guys, well, I'm going to get on off here. I do appreciate you all stopping by, hitting that like button, share the video with your friends, share it with your baby's mama, your baby's mama's mama, whoever you got to, and keep it gaming, guys. I'm going to jump back on Mass Effect before the Xbox Live runs out, and I'm going to go ahead and buy this. So you guys take it easy. You all stay blessed. And remember, if you go out tonight, jump in the pool. Take it easy. Peace.